What's good, guys? We got some Saturday football. And guys, I got some great content for you today. I'm here for asking some questions, and I gotta some of the things I'm gonna talk about is not gonna be long, but I'm really here for y'all for questions today about whatever it may be, guys. It can be anything. So I'm just gonna kind of chill, play this music real quick until more people get in the chat. So guys, as you come in, I appreciate it if you hit the smash the thumbs up button. So I'm going to talk about the Rams and Green Bay game. I'm going to talk about the Ravens and Buffalo. And if you got any questions about tomorrow's games, that's fine. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow too. And we can talk about, tomorrow I'm going to talk about Tampa Bay and New Orleans and Kansas City and Cleveland. What's up, bruh? So, guys, let's go ahead. We got some questions already here, so I'm going to go ahead and put some things in the chat. So, Matt says, what up, TD? I haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. Yeah, bro. I haven't went live in probably about 2 weeks. I think first week of playoffs. I'm sorry. First week of playoffs, bro. So it's been about a week. But I'm glad you're here, bro. Rex, just watched the video about Rams and Packers. I feel like it's going to be close, but it all depends on Goff. He's been inconsistent, and he has turned the ball over a lot. Exactly. But last week was one of the best games that Goff had. And I'm not talking about stats. Stats don't mean nothing. This guy came off with a pain in his thumb. He wasn't ready to play. He hasn't practiced all week. And he comes out there and takes care of the ball and made a couple plays to win the game. That was big, guys. That's what being an NFL quarterback is. It ain't always, I threw for 300 yards. I'm balling. Sometimes you just got to hold true and don't turn the ball over. So I believe that today he's not going to turn the ball over. And that sack, he can get sacked, stripped. But he's not going to throw no picks, guys, because this is what Sean McVay has told him all week. They giving that ball 30 times to Cam Akers. So, but I agree with what you're saying, Rex, though, man. I think it's going to be close. I'm taking those 6 points. It was 10. It got betted down, right? It was 10 points. It got betted down to 6 points. So I'm kind of mad. I should have put my bet in a little bit earlier. But it's 6. So that means the public been betting it down, guys. So, guys, as you come into the chat, please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it, guys. Got to get this video out in the algorithm. Matt says, who's going to win, Devontae or Jalen? Jalen going to dominate him, bro. Devontae ain't I seen somebody in the chat said Devontae, I hadn't got to it yet. Somebody said that Devontae was a top 5 receiver of all time. He's not. He's good. He can go down. He'll probably be a Hall of Famer, but he's not better than Antonio Brown. That's just in my opinion. But Jalen, because he's bigger, Jalen like bigger receivers. So, Devontae ain't like huge like DK, but he's pretty big. Now, shifty receivers give Jalen a hard time, like Antonio Brown. Those type of guys give him a hard time. Devontae is shifty, but he's not shifty as a little guy. So yeah, Matt, I think Jalen's gonna win. Rex says Packers and Rams game has a chance of snow. It's gonna be real cold either way. That's why it goes to the Rams. That's why I picked the Rams. Rams are ready to play in the snow. They know what it is, and they got a defense made to play in the snow. Matt says Devontae is like top 15. I agree. He top 15 receiver of all time. I agree with that, but not top 5. What you think of Matt? What you think about Antonio Brown? Do you think he's a top 5 receiver of all time? Okay, not top 5. What do you think, Antonio Brown? Tell me who you think better than Antonio Brown? I don't know, guys. This guy, I know he's a head case, but this guy's phenomenal, guys. Like I think he's phenomenal. Okay, in terms of talent. Okay. So what? So okay, you just believe like overall because of his head case? Yeah, in terms of talent. Yeah, AB is top 5 man of all time, guys. I remember when he ate Jalen Ramsey. Like that's what I was waiting to see that game because I know Tony Brown was a great route runner, very shifty, just great hands and everything. And Jalen Ramsey, the second half, when Big Ben threw for like 400 some yards, Jalen couldn't keep up with Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown ate him for 2 times in the red zone for 2 touchdowns, so killing Jalen. Now, Jalen wasn't a bad player. It was just Antonio Brown is dead exceptional. Do you think Tyreek Hill is a top 5? I think he's going to be. I think he would end up being better than Antonio Brown. I think so. Now, right now, he's not. He's not better than Antonio Brown. Right now, I believe that Tyreek Hill is a top 20 receiver of all time. Just because he's so dynamic. But I do believe that in time, I think he can pass Antonio Brown. It's not going to be easy, so I'm not just going to give him that, even though Tyreek Hill is my favorite player. So he got a lot of work to do. He got some more 1,300 yards receivers. He got to do that like 5-6 years in a row. Antonio Brown did that until he left Pittsburgh. He had what 6 straight seasons of 1,200 yards with 100 catches. That's unbelievable, guys. That's nobody has ever done that. Rex Captain says, "Do you think?" Yeah, okay. So I asked. I like, nah, I don't think Tyreek Hill is a top 5 right now. Matt L says, "Not yet." Yep, I agree. He will be. I believe so too, Matt. Rex says, "Who do you got to win tomorrow? Browns or Chiefs?" I believe the Chiefs is going to win, but I believe the Browns can cover the spread, bro. I believe the Browns can cover the spread. I think it will be. So he says, I think it will be closer than many people think. I agree because the Browns are set up just like the Raiders was. And remember, the Raiders beat them earlier. So Kansas City don't like strong run teams. They don't like strong because strong run teams keep Pat Mahomes off the field. So, yeah, we said I think it would be closer than most people, to be honest. Yep. I agree with that. Guys, as you come in, can you smash the thumbs up button? I appreciate it, guys. We got to get this live out in the algorithm, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. Matt says, Breeze versus Brady should air on History Channel. I like that. That's a good joke. They should, right? They both 43, 42, right? What's up, bro? Inceptus. What's going on, bro? Good to see you here, man. Just trying to do this live, man, to get some content out for the playoffs to help y'all. I don't know if any of y'all doing DFS, but I'm doing DFS. And Lamar Jackson is gonna be my it's my quarterback. So I'm Ravens all day. Matt L says this could be the Breeze last game. It could be. I'm pretty sure it will be. I believe they will lose today. So I believe it will be the last game for Drew. Mr. Anderson, what's going on, bruh? Mr. Anderson says, what's good, TD? Which quarterback you think will have the most points on FanDuel this weekend? Great question, bruh. Lamar Jackson. You got Lamar Jackson, bruh, because the offense runs through him and Josh Allen. So those two quarterbacks, you always, if they on the slate, bro, you gotta pick them up because they involved so much running the ball, passing it, whatever. So even if they pass or get a passing touchdown, especially Josh Allen, they don't have any kind of run game. But J.K. Dobbins sometimes can steal from Lamar, but it doesn't bother me too much. So usually, if I'm gonna play Lamar, I'm gonna play J.K. too with him. But Josh Allen by himself, yes, man, that's it's a good decent play. Now he is playing the Ravens. So I'm my two favorite quarterbacks for these week's games is Lamar and Tom Brady. I like Lamar and Tom Brady. Pat Mahomes is a play too. That's Pat. You know what Patty can do. Patty he can come out and throw that thing. And but I don't like Aaron Rodgers matchup. I don't like Drew Brees a lot. I mean, yeah, Drew Brees still can have a good game. This Drew Brees gonna come out to play because he know this could be his last game. But I'm not picking Drew Brees over the other quarterbacks. Baker is a sleeper. Remember Derek Carr had a good game against him. So if they establish in the run, Baker can have a good game. The Kansas City defense isn't unbelievable, but they good, they solid. So Baker could throw for 2 to 3 touchdowns. But good question though, Mr. Anderson. Rex says that Bears game on Nickelodeon brought in 2 million people, apparently, which is the most Nickelodeon has had in a long time. Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't know that. Rex also says, do you know if CEH is back? I haven't read any news on it. No, I haven't either, bro. But let me go check this out for you real quick. Let me see. Yep. Let me see. Check that out for you, bro. It says that he did not practice Friday and is officially listed as questionable for Sunday. So if he didn't practice Friday, I doubt if he plays. Against the Browns. So yeah, they said he missed back-to-back practices since limited session Wednesday. He had a limited session Wednesday, so he didn't practice Thursday and Friday. So yeah, and also they really hadn't tried to get him back too soon because they just want him to get a lot of rest. They're saying. So yeah, man, it probably looks like he's not going to play, but he might be back in time if they go to the Super Bowl or something. Let me see. Yeah, Matt says Cordero Patterson cursed at the ref live on Nickelodeon. I know, right? Okay. Broke a little edge there. Mr. Anderson says, do you like D. Adams or Ramsey on him? No, I don't like D. Adams today. Where Devontae Adams, Jalen Ramsey, because he's a bigger type receiver, man. If he was small, real quick and fast, yeah, he still could eat. But Jalen Ramsey gonna put hands on him. He gonna bump him, man, every play. So he gonna have to go to the slot a lot, and I think Jalen gonna chase him into the slot too. Maybe not at early, but if Devontae goes to the slot and gets a big play, he won't get that again because they gonna make Jalen gonna follow him around the game. So yeah, man, either where I don't care where he line up at, Jalen gonna be guarding him. They got to his playoff ball. I would say no. I say no. I don't. Mr. Anderson says top 3 wide receiver this weekend. I would say no. I think he's more like I just don't think it's the right matchup for him. I think MVS is the play. I think MVS. He's the only thing that they got really to attack this defense. Devontae, I don't think they can attack it with him. I think MVS and the run game. So they using Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, and MVS. I believe MVS can have a big game. Rex Captor says, what do you think happened to the Seahawks offense? Did they just have a tough opponent at the end? Russ didn't seem to cook at all. Yeah, man. So I got 2 things to say about that. First, I'm gonna talk about Russ. I think Russ had gained some weight. To me, he looked a little bit overweight. I don't know if he been eating Sierra cooking or they been going out to eat a lot, but he looked a little bit overweight. But it was a bad matchup. They don't DK, he just can't beat Jalen like consistency to make the offense run smooth. And the Rams have a good overall defense, so they just couldn't get the run game started with Chris Carson, being hurt all season. So they just ran up against a wrong opponent that they had played already twice, and that's not good. You don't never want. That's why I believe Tom Brady's going to beat New Orleans. They already played twice, so they got to play them 3 times. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, guys. This is football. Mr. Anderson says, my bad. I'm asking who's your top 3 this weekend. Oh, you good, bro. So MVS is one of them. Let me see. I like Tyreek Hill, MVS, and Antonio Brown. So now it's other players I like over MVS. I just believe MVS is the one that's going to get. He's the one that has to take the lid off the defense. I don't believe Devontae and Tyon and none of those guys are going to do it. So I like Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, and I would say Mike Thomas. So those are the 3 guys, but MVS is a sleeper. Also, D. Harris for the New Orleans is also another sleeper. But yeah, so I would say Mike Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Mike Thomas, Tyreek Hill. Let's see, Mike Thomas, Tyreek Hill. Woo. Make sure that they Thomas. See Kansas City and Cleveland. Oh, Tampa. Okay, yeah. So man, I'm just gonna go with Tyreek Hill, Mike Thomas, and Antonio Brown. Those are my top 3 receivers, man. Yep. Matt L says Russ went from a 5-star chef to working at McDonald's that day. Yeah, bruh. So Russell, hey, that would be a nice pickup for as a quarterback next year. You can get him later, guys, because he didn't have a good last 5 games. But yeah, man, he didn't play good at all, bruh. Let me see. So yeah, I agree with you, Matt. He did. He working at McDonald's. He was working at McDonald's that day. Rex said, which 2 teams you think is going to the Super Bowl? Tom Brady. So I'm going Tampa Bay and I'm going the Ravens. Those are my 2 teams. I'm very confident in that. Miss Standard said, I agree. Good stuff, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yep. So yeah, guys. So I like the Rams today. I mean, I just put out some videos. I'm pretty sure y'all just seen the videos, but I love the Rams today. So here's a little parlay maybe for you. I like the Rams, I like the Ravens, and I like Tampa. Now I do believe Kansas City will win the game, but I do like Cleveland to hold the spread, hold true to the spread. I do think they will cover. But I'm not big on the Kansas City game. I'm not big on touching that game, but I like the Ravens. Ravens are my main pick. I think that's a smash play. So single game play, Ravens all day. I like Tampa too. So Ravens and Tampa, those I feel very confident. I just believe the Cleveland's gonna cover the spread. I don't think they're gonna win the game or anything. 10 points is just a lot to give a running team when they run the ball as good as they do. And I just believe the Green Bay is just a bad matchup. I don't care how much snow on the ground. That defense is just match up too well. If they had another killer receiver, I would say Green Bay could win this game. But I don't think they have another killer receiver. I don't think they're good enough other than their backs to beat Rams. And I don't think that Aaron Jones was going to kill the Rams today. I think that A.J. Dillon, if they was to play A.J. Dillon, he could change this game. But do you think they're going to do that? I don't know. I might play A.J. Dillon in a couple lineups. I don't know. But A.J. Dillon is a monster, guys. He's built like a tree stump. I did a lot of videos on him. That's probably my highest viewed video when I did it in the middle of the season, like week 6 or 7. And I talked about A.J. Dillon, the stashing for the end of the season because of the cold, the snow, and stuff like that. Yep. So, Uzi, what's going on, bruh? What's going on, guys? He said, I'm happy Lamar cause he finally won the first playoff game. Yes. So, guys, I remember last time I did live, I had said that the Ravens was going to the Super Bowl, and somebody was like, man, Terry, TD, he's not gonna be able to go to the Super Bowl, man, because he ain't gonna be able to get past the Kansas City. And guys, Lamar, the Ravens teams, yes, Lamar is a banger. Like, don't nobody want to play them. Kansas City do not want to play them, guys. But yeah, I'm Uzi. I am happy that he won his first playoff game. Guess what? He about to have a second win today. Ms. Sector says, what 2 teams do you think will go to the Super Bowl? Yeah, I answered that question earlier, but I got you. I think Tampa Bay and the Baltimore Ravens. That's my Super Bowl. Uzi said, how's it going, Mr. Anderson? Matt L says, people underestimate Lamar. They do, man. Because why? Because he ain't throwing it like they want to see him throw it. Guys, new things come. Like, remember, people didn't like Facebook. They were like, hey, this ain't gonna hit. We don't do this. This is too much. You get to see my page and where I went to college. It hit. So Lamar is something new. He's new to the manosphere. You have seen a quarterback that can actually run the ball 20 times a game and throw it and win games. He can do that, guys. So don't sleep on Lamar. He's the best quarterback in the league. Not really like an arm talent, but his overall skill set is kind of almost unstoppable if you have a good offensive line and a good scheme. It's almost unstoppable. I said what I said. Red says Cam Akers and Nick Chubb got to be the top 2 running backs this weekend. Yeah. Let me make sure. See, right? Yep. I like J.K. Dobbins, and you can't sleep on Alvin. But yeah, man, in a vacuum, I love those 2. I like Nick Chubb and Cam Akers, and yeah, those are 2 guys that I'm playing in my DFS. So I get it, bro. I agree. Mr. Anderson said, Young Uzi. And Matt L says, Michael Vick or Lamar? Lamar. And Michael Vick said it. Even Michael Vick, like, guys, if y'all don't know, Lamar he throw better than Vick. That's why it's crazy. And he might be a little bit more shiftier than Vick. Guys, it's crazy. This guy, we ain't giving his credit yet. We about to give this guy all the credit because he about to show out. But you know that first throw he threw last week, I got a funny feeling in my stomach. I was like, oh my God, Lamar, please don't come out here and do this. Don't come out here and throw no bunch of picks. And he didn't. He picked up right after that. After that pick, he didn't throw no more picks. He started running the pill. It looked really good then, right? Uzi says, if Ravens don't make it out of the AFC, which other team you got? So the Ravens are in the AFC. So I would say Kansas City. Who's your top 3 RBs, TD? So that's what Mr. Anderson said. He says, who's your top 3 RBs? Okay. So I like J.K. Dobbins. I like Nick Chubb. I like Cam Akers. And this gonna be a little edgy right here. But I say Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, both of them, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, Cam Akers, and J.K. Dobbins. Those are my 2 favorites. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna sleep on no Alvin Kamara. I'm not saying don't play Alvin. That's just those are my top 3: Nick Chubb, Cam Akers, and I consider Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt together. That's why I'm even saying it, because I believe Kareem Hunt. You know, they playing against Kansas City, man. He mad, like he ain't mad, but he's gonna come out and try to show them something. So Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Cam Akers, and J.K. Dobbins. Those are the guys that I'm putting in a lot of lineups. So yeah, Rex says, what's your thoughts on the Steelers-Browns games? That was some nasty stuff. 28. So that's a great question, bro. So listen, I don't know if any of you got little brothers or you got older brothers or you got older cousins or younger cousins or just younger friends or older friends. If they if y'all say y'all competing in life for like who got more money, I'm just gonna use the more money analogy. And say the older brother has more money, and they love each other, but he was like, look, man, or they say they don't gotta love each other, but say, look, man, I got more money than you, bro. You sorry. And that little brother keeps hearing that. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just the same old brother. Remember what Juju said, it's just Cleveland. They're like, okay. So when they coaches and stuff is out, you going through it. Say your lights get cut off and all this, guys, that's gonna make you a beast. Don't never doubt anybody. That's why Bill Belichick, if you say anything, he could cut you if you're not that good, and he's gonna fine you. You don't give anybody any kind of, in boxing, fighting, football, don't give nobody nothing. Just be like, oh yeah, that's a good team. Oh yeah, they can win this game, so we're gonna have to come out and play. Because if you start doubting them guys, imagine somebody say that you ain't shit. Somebody say that you ain't never been nothing. You're gonna rise up and you're gonna overthrow that person, because that's what humans do. So they push Cleveland in the corner, and that's what they got. They could have won that game. Cleveland would have laid down, and they'd be like, yeah, Cleveland's really good. Cleveland just would have came out there and they would have laid down. But they was optimistic, guys, and when things went their way, it was a wrap. So that's why you don't never doubt anybody, and you take everybody and you treat them the same, because you never know where this person will be at years down the road. So if Pittsburgh is not careful and they keep saying the same type of shit that they've been saying, that they are, it's just Cleveland. Cleveland will rise up and overtake this division for the next couple of years, and Pittsburgh will be second fiddle, because Cleveland has the infrastructure to take over this division with the offensive line, Kevin Stefanski, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, and Odell. They probably gonna trade Odell. I wouldn't keep Odell. I would trade Odell and just make my team just better overall. And so Pittsburgh is gonna have to start talking and speaking and saying, you know what, this is a good team. We got to come out here and play and beat them. And then then the talent will come out more. And then Pittsburgh is more talented. But when you doubt somebody, especially as humans, they will rise up and they will beat you or overthrow you. It is what it is. You don't give anybody any fuel. If you start telling people you're gonna beat them, you better be Michael Jordan. You better be the greatest. And Pittsburgh, come on now, like y'all was good, but you're not that good. So you come in a little bit more humble next time. So that's my take on that, bruh. Marvin, what's going on, bruh? I'm gonna get to you, man, and let me get up. But I'm glad to see you here, man. So yeah. So Uzi says Juju and Claypool need to learn to stop talking so much trash. Yes, they do. And they young too. Juju's still young. Claypool, somebody need to spank you. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that. And Juju, that's what you get for dancing and shit. Like, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong. I'm outgoing. I love to see people be themselves. But I'm never gonna disrespect my opponent to give him something to make him rise up above me and beat me. So they shouldn't have gave them that. They should have just been talking that. And then after the game, they could have said it's same old Cleveland. But don't do that before the game. And this is why Bill Belichick does that, guys. He don't talk junk, because he know his team is better. Most of the time he won the Super Bowl, he knew his team was better. But he didn't want to give them any kind of fuel to make them where all of a sudden his team was the underdog. So that's what happened. So yeah, man, I agree with you, Uzi. Claypool, that's my homie. And Juju, you know what? Juju's a tough player. They need to quit talking so much trash. MA says, bro, you're about to make me switch my lineup and play Lamar over Mahomes. Yeah. Lamar's on, hey, bro, he touching it. He's either going to throw it or run it. And the only thing you got to worry about is J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards taking his rushing touchdowns. But even with that, bro, it's still going to be points out there for Lamar regardless. So he's just to me, it's like the safest play to play as a quarterback, even though he's expensive. it's just too much value going through his hands that I gotta play him or Josh Allen. Now, if Josh Allen was playing like a weak team, I would say play, Josh Allen. But Baltimore Ravens sees that type of scrambling quarterback every day in practice. Maybe not that arm strength, but they see that type of quarterback, so they know how to play against it. So that's why I don't believe Josh Allen is the main play. But you can play him too. But Lamar Jackson, I'm playing him in every single lineup. It is what it is. Maybe I might do one with Tom Brady. So that's my next person. It will be Tom Brady. Just because, New Orleans has a good defense, but Antonio Brown, I don't think he can be stopped. So yeah, bro. Marvin, what's going on, man? I'm glad to see you here, man. Hey, bro, trying to get these dubs, man. Trying to get this money. Rex says, do you think Deshaun Watson will actually get traded? If so, who will get him? So, I did a video on him, guys. So go back and look at the video where I said I was mad at Deshaun for signing that deal. So, guys, Deshaun Watson has to take some responsibility for him being there in Houston and what happened. So, when they gave him the deal is nice, right? Per year to year. Pat, like I think Pat got Pat got more money, but he got a clause in his contract where if they wanted to, they could cut Pat Mahomes after 2 more years and not pay him the other guaranteed money. So I get that. But if they don't cut him in that offseason, then he's guaranteed automatically for another 4 more years of all that money. I thought that Deshaun Watson should have got a deal like that. I thought Deshaun Watson should have got a guaranteed of $200 million because they hadn't been doing good. Man, you traded D-Hop. So why are you taking as soon as D-Hop been traded, I would have been like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can trade D-Hop. Yeah, we're going to be good. And when I talked to my agent, I said, listen, man, I need $200 million guaranteed. They'd be like, whoa, I thought you was going to take the $111 million or $114 guaranteed. Nah, man, they traded D-Hop. I need it all. So I might have to take care of this, put this team on my back and carry him. Then, and if I'm gonna sign this deal today, I need $200 million guaranteed, and that's what I would have done. So I got mad at Deshaun Watson for not getting $200 million from them because he had them by he had them. He could have got that. So he take less money, and then you mad like they ain't doing the thing. Like, bro, you seen that coming. So you should have got what you needed, or don't sign the deal. Thank you for subscribing. Somebody just subscribed. I appreciate that, guys. So don't sign the deal. So say, no, I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait it out. And I know that's dangerous because he can get hurt, right? So you almost have to sign the deal. Deshaun Watson had knee issues. He's had an ACL tear, so he has to sign a deal. He can't go down without signing another deal. But when you sign the deal, you get that $200 million. You don't sign the deal. So now he's stuck in a place that doesn't have good infrastructure. They don't care about his opinion. And he's sitting around with just $114 million guaranteed. So if I'm Deshaun, yes, I want to get traded. But do I think he's going to get traded? Probably not. But if they get the right offer, they will. They're just not going to give him up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what team wants him. What team do I think that he could go to and be really good? That's San Francisco. People talked about that. I like the Colts. I like the Indianapolis Colts. Look, they got a great offensive line. They got some good talent. They got a good defense. If I was the Colts, I would trade my first round pick or do whatever I needed to do in order to try to get Deshaun Watson if the Houston wanted to make the deal. So I think Colts would be a good spot for him, bro. But that's a great question, man. I'm glad you get. Because I did a video on it. Excuse me, guys. I did a video on it already, but I'm going to do another video. I just don't think Deshaun Watson should have accepted that deal. I think he should have got more money, which if they want to act crazy, that's fine. I got the bag. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with it. If I got to go and have subpar talent around me, long as I have $200 million come to my account, hey, look, it just makes it feel a little bit better. But Pat Mahomes could have got $200 million, but he didn't do that because he know Tyreek Hill needed money. He know other guys need money. So it wasn't like that was the best deal that he could get. He took a team-friendly deal. He was like, no, I'll take the team-friendly deal because I'm going to help y'all out. I need to keep this nucleus. So Deshaun Watson taking that money, they tricked him, guys. And I said what I said. They tricked Deshaun Watson. It doesn't make sense for him to sign that money with that type of team that he ain't been supported his whole career. Why are you taking $111 million like this team, like this is the Patriots? The Patriots would have gave you $111 million, bro. And they don't pay nobody. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off of that. But thank you, man. That was a great question, bro. Uzi says, who you got winning the matchup, Jalen Ramsey or Devontae Adams? Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, we're gonna win that matchup. Rex says, remember to hit that like button and subscribe, everyone. Yes, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe. Yep, that's Mr. Anderson. Hit the like button. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. It's hard for me to tell you to hit the like button and do content at the same time. But so that's why I made y'all guys the moderators. These are the guys that are moderators on here, guys, are guys that's been faithful to my channel, guys, and I appreciate y'all so much. I know I'm not perfect and stuff, but y'all are willing to deal with me and until I get to certain levels, and I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Uzi says, do you think Kyrie, Harden, and KD will be able to work everything out and win a title? Another great question. Yes, I do. So imagine like the okay, so Uzi, you young, but me and Mr. Anderson is a little older than you. Things that we did when we was like 20, 21, 23, 25, now that we 30, we don't do the same things. So we're more humble. So we change and do things different. We don't have the ego because we want certain goals are in our lives that we want to achieve before we die. And we're not gonna let our ego overtake those. And then when you're young, you're like, no, I'm young. I don't give a damn. I'm nasty. I'm gonna do this and pay me this. Now Kyrie needs a ring to say that he's not selfish and say that he can mold up on other talent. And I'm not. It's not all about me. Even though I'm very inquisitive and I'm very independent, I'm still can conform to a team and win a championship. He needs another ring so people can leave him alone, so he can go and be a Hall of Famer and get that tarnished information off his name. Now, James Harden, kind of the same things, a little bit different. He needs to, people say that he can't win a championship because he don't play any defense. He does play defense. He plays a different style of defense, but he do play defense. And also, he need to come through in the clutch. So by him getting with other super talent, it's going to help him prevail in the clutch. Will give him an opportunity where there's not so much pressure on him in the clutch. And he needs that, say he can win a ring and he can be a Hall of Famer. And he don't want to be a Charles Barkley and these guys that played for years that didn't get rings. So he can validate his career to be one of the greatest scorers of all time. So he can be mentioned in the top 5 as in scoring with Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan and Kobe. He needs to win a ring. So he's humble. So he's willing to lead the league in assists or average 15 to 16 points and win a championship and win multiple championships. Now KD just he's coming for LeBron. And people don't know that, but KD don't like when people say LeBron better than him because he feel like he can score better. But I don't think KD is better than LeBron. But I'm not going to sit there and say, KD, you can't never prove that. If KD can come and win a ring here and keep winning rings and win, like he got to win 6 or 7 because he's been bounced. Once you start bouncing around, you can't have 1 or 2 rings. Once you start going to super teams, you have to have a bunch of rings. So KD, in order for KD to be greater than Kevin Durant, and that's what I mean, in order for KD to be better than LeBron, he has to win 7 to 8 rings. And this is what he's trying to do. So all these guys got agendas, and they need to, in order for them to be great in their own perspective, they have to bring their problems together and sort them out. And they willing to do that. And that's why Sean Marks, he's very smart. He know these guys are humble. He's bringing them together, guys. So I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be a tough team. LeBron might be able to get one this year. And after that, it's no more. So LeBron, just because they have to get their chemistry together, LeBron might be able to beat them out in a championship this year and get one more. After that, it's KD and them. They're gonna run for 2 or 3. So I believe that it will work, bro. So great question, bro. Okay, so yeah, Uzi. Yep. So appreciate that, Uzi. That was a great question, bro. Conscious Machine, what's going on, bruh? He says, oh man, I'm glad you are on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. He said, hit that like button, y'all. Anime Saver, what's going on, Anime Saver? I love anime too, man. I'm a Dragon Ball Z. I love anime, bro. Dragon Ball Z, I'm crazy on Dragon Ball Z. He said, that was you to just sub. I appreciate that, man. He said, I just sub after hearing you talk about my boy Watson. He is my favorite quarterback. Okay, so Anime, do you agree with what I was saying about that he should have got way more money than he did with that type of infrastructure that they got there that don't care about him talking about inmates or not running an asylum? Like, if I hear that, bro, I'm getting everything. I'm getting everything I can get. So yeah, man. Appreciate that, Anime. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, man. Conscious Machine says, haven't hit a big DraftKings win yet, but I still will donate when I hit it. Peace, love, and gratitude. Okay. So yeah, bro. You got any questions as far as players and stuff? Like, I got you. So just real quick, I like Lamar Jackson as my quarterback. I like Cam Akers as a running back. I like J.K. Dobbins as a running back. I like Mark Andrews as a tight end. I like Tyreek Hill as a receiver. I like Jarvis Landry as a receiver. I like Michael Thomas as a receiver, and I like I think I don't know if I said this already. Antonio Brown. So there's a couple guys, man, that you can run out and help you set up your lineups, bro. But yeah, Conscious Machine, man, if you ever want to do a consultation, bro, we can go through some lineups, and we got 30 minutes, man, and I help you, bro. If you ever want to do that, just hit me up, man, on my Gmail and tell me that you want to do one, man. We can do that, and I help you, man, so you can get some of this money, man. I do all right, man. I'm not hitting the big money. Like, if I put in a $20 lineup, I might win $35. I might win $40. It's not enough to make a difference. But yeah, I get it, bro. But I got you though. Conscious Machine says, welcome, Anime Saver. This is a great show and channel. Thank you, Conscious Machine. Way to turn them on, man. Put them on. Anime said, do you think the Packers will let Jordan Love play next year at any point? No. They want him to sit for 2 years and learn from Aaron Rodgers. That makes you great, man. Look at all the quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round and sit for 2 years. That was pretty great. So Jordan Love is learning a lot, and he's like, he's athletic. So this guy, when he comes out, man, he might be primed and ready, just like Aaron Rodgers was. So but no, I don't think so. I think before they come in, they're gonna have to trade Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not going for sitting on no bench, bro, unless he's hurt. So they need to go. If they want to trade him next year, that's fine. But they can't bring Jordan Love into the game until Aaron Rodgers is on another team or retired. Conscious Machine says, how do you feel about Leonard this week? New Orleans is a top defense. But it's so easy these days for Bucks to get a pass interference penalty to the 1 yard line. It is, especially with the corners out there from New Orleans. They've been Marshall Lattimore. He has a lot. He has like 12 pass interference calls on him this year. So yes, how do you feel about Leonard? So yes, Leonard Fournette. Yeah, you could play Leonard Fournette, man. Leonard, they're gonna have some rushing touchdowns because they're gonna have to start backing up for the pass. So Leonard Fournette could have some PPR points. He should get some screens, and he should get some red zone, green zone work, and when they get down there, guys. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. I just like him. I like other running backs over him. That's all. But he's not a bad. Conscious Machine says Jordan Love has no chance at playing unless Rodgers gets traded. Yep. Packers are my team. I know they are faithful to quarterbacks, though. They are. Uzi says, what are your thoughts on my Celtics in our future? I think y'all gonna be a great overall team from 1 to 9, because I don't think that y'all GM, I forgot his name, man. Guy he played for y'all. He doesn't want to pick or make a move for a big time player and give away all those good picks that he's done. So I think that y'all nucleus with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Kimba and stuff. I think y'all gonna have y'all, so y'all can mess up some people's stuff, man. Y'all overall team, but what you need is Jason Tatum in the playoffs and Jaylen Brown to play out of their minds. So if they got to play the Nets, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown need to shut people down on defense. That's what they're gonna have to do with Marcus Smart, and they can win. They can win any series they in, bro. So y'all, Boston has a great team, man. And I feel like in the next 1 or 2 years, the y'all team 1 through 9 will be the best. Kind of like a Golden State. I'm not saying y'all gonna play the same system as Golden State, but y'all overall team, guys, is coming off the bench. It's gonna be so much better than everybody else's that it's gonna be tough to beat y'all. Even like the Nets and the Lakers and stuff like that, and the Philadelphia 76ers, it's gonna be tough to beat those guys. So man, Boston has a chance to win championships in the next 10 years, bro, for a long time. So yeah. Danny Age is his name. You're right. Danny Age is his name. Appreciate that, Uzi. Okay, so he said, yeah, Watson could have gotten more for sure. And the reason why I say get more, now I take less for a good team. You don't need that, man. You're gonna win Super Bowl, so you're gonna make money, bro. Like Tom Brady ain't missed them 10. No, he made 20 million when other players were making 28 and 29. He ain't missing that 8-9 million. He got that when he won the Super Bowls, guys. So he make the money. You make the money up. But by Deshaun Watson not having that type of infrastructure and having a great overall team, he's going to miss that money. And he should get. I just believe he should have, not just because I can. Oh, I'm good, so let me get more money. No, it's not about that. It's about what they did, man. Houston, they disrespected him, bro. They disrespected him a couple weeks ago by not talking to him about the offensive coordinator. They don't have to do it. I get it, but he's a great player, so I'm gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna ask who you want, but I might be like, look, man, are you okay with this guy? Because this is the two guys that we're gonna get, man. So you gotta like one of these two guys. That's fine. But you didn't even talk to him. You lied to him. And then Bill O'Brien cut D-Hop, like, and then he had to play through that. Like, so, bro, that's why he deserved more money. So yeah, so Matt L says Watson deserves to be traded. Houston is ruining his career. Exactly. So that's why he should have got a lot of money, because he should have seen that coming. Then the man, what's going on, bro? I'm glad you're here, man. He said, what's good, TD? You think the Rams defense can stop the Packers offense? Yes, I do, bro. Their defense is going to need to step up as well as Akers if they want to win. Yes, I agree. Yep. And, you know, they got a good coach too, man. So he can grow up. All he need to do is draw up some good plays to get him in the end zone. 14 points, I believe. 14 points can win this game. 14-20, because I just going to believe it's a defensive struggle. Now, I don't think Akers is just going to run for 200 yards, but I do believe he can have 100 yards on Green Bay. As long as they, you know, as long as the Rams show that they can pass with Goff a little bit, just a little bit. Anime says Watson has proven he would be great on any team. I agree that he plays on. With no targets and a bad O-line, he still did great. I agree. That's why he should have broke the bank. I agree. He's a monster. Uzi says, thanks, bro. No, you good, bro. Thank you. Anime says, this might be controversial, but I think Rams beat Packers if they don't turn the ball over. No, bro, it's not. I said that. That's what I did a video on that, Anime. Go check out my own videos, man, that I just did. I said the same thing. The Rams, I'm taking that +6. They should beat Green Bay. Matt L says, as a Bears fan, I would love that. I got you, Matt. Uzi says, I think for Rams, Packers, Jared Goff is the X factor. Yes. For the Rams, he's the X factor. But do you know who the X factor is for Green Bay? The X factor for Green Bay is MVS. Because Devontae Adams, I don't think he's going to do a lot. So MVS is a X factor for Green Bay. So, yeah, I agree with that, with Jared Goff being it. Just don't turn the ball over, Jared. Just don't turn the ball over, and they can win this game. Yep, guys, like I said, guys, I appreciate everybody being here, guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. I had so much going on with work and the Christmas holidays that, guys, I haven't been doing my lives, like, and you know I'm going to do them during the football, like, during the fantasy season, but I'm gonna still continue to do them all the way out until fantasy season comes back up. So guys, just be a little bit patient with me. I'm trying to build like my infrastructure as far as like my equipment. I'm trying to bring another guy on. I'm trying to learn the software where we can do Skype, so I can have somebody else to bounce ideas off. And also, I got a segment that I want, and it's called a debate segment. And I'm gonna bring another guy on. He was on some of my earlier videos, and I want to do a debate with him. That way, guys, y'all can come in. Y'all can super chat a debate topic, and we can debate it for 5 minutes. And y'all can be involved with the debate. And also, I have a call in at the end of the debate where y'all can call in and ask any questions that you want, or just make a statement or whatever, guys. So this is things that I've been working on trying to build up for this channel to grow, guys. So, guys, thank you for being patient with me. So yeah, Uzi says, is Lazard playing? Yeah, Lazard's playing. Big T says, you think Robert Woods gets